All right, you're tuned into 1040 AM KDGR 106.9 FM. Autumn here with you on this great day. And of course, one of my favorites is right here to talk to us. We have the Reverend Good Dr. Bishop Lisa Knowles Smith. You like all those titles?
Listen, I love it. I'm all of, I feel like, the Lord is a little bit of Dr. Reverend Bishop in all of us.
In everybody. I love it. Amen. Amen. So you've been doing music for a long time, my goodness, and just singing, ministering, all things Lisa Knowles Smith and the Brown Singers. So recently, Stellars.
Yeah.
Got a couple of those.
Yeah. God is amazing, right?
Yes. How did that feel?
Listen, it feels amazing. This was our fourth win for Quartet of the Year and Traditional Group Duo. And it's always amazing because, again, the group has been singing 40 years. I've been there about 30 plus years. So, to be able to just have a moment to have your gift appreciated. Of course, we glorify God, but for the people to say, hey, this is amazing work, then it's always a blessing and an honor for us. So I'm excited about that.
Ooh, and y'all some singing sisters. What instruments are in the group?
Well, we have my mom, who is the only original that's still there after 40 something years. And then my aunt, my cousin, and then Sierra is my god sister. So a lot of people think we're sisters. We're more like family. We're like a family group. So, but all of us have been together for this set of Brown Singers has been together over 20 years.
Wow. So we have aunts, moms, cousins, just family.
Yeah, just family. We've been together a long time, and I think it works. They say stuff like family prays together, stays together. I think a family that pray, eat together, stay together. I'm gonna add.
You gotta put that food in there. I love it. I love it. So, do y'all have moments like where you just, how they always talk about the girl fights and those moments? So, do y'all get along well?
You know what? I've been in this group for 30 plus years. There's never been a girl fight.
Wow.
Never been. Our group has, my grandmother, who was the originator, the starter, the founder of the Brown Singers, she was a stickler for, just peace and unity. And I've been around a long time. We have never had those issues. Our group always, everybody knows their role, everybody knows their place, and that's what we do. And we respect and love and honor each other. So even when there's a disagreement, because that happens, in any family, any, relationship, you're going to have problems, times where you don't necessarily agree, but we know how to do that in love and respect. And it's never resulted in a cat fight, ever.
I love it. I love when women can come together and love on each other and respect each other, all of that good stuff. So what are some of the roles in the group? Because, for example, I'm a part of a girls group, and you have one who is the one that makes sure that we're on our notes. Then you have someone else who helps with marketing, someone else who does, something else. So what are some of the roles?
I do everything.
I love it.
But what happened was, when I was a teenager and the group was kind of transitioning out of the traditional style into kind of merging some other things, my grandmother and my mom leaned on me because I was the baby at the time to say, hey, show us how to be innovative. Show us how to, change the way we dress. Show us how to, you know what I'm saying? So all of the marketing things and all of those things, I took the time to learn and know, and they've just all trusted me all of these years. My mom has been our road manager for, as long as I can remember. So she handles all of the business on the road. And then, for the most part, we all just kind of collectively come together on uniforms. But most of the decision making, all of the songwriting, all of the producing, I have done since I was a teenager. And it just works. That's just the dynamic of our group. And it just works. They don't, when I call them, be like, yo, we're going to do X, Y, Z, they like, yo, let's go,
Let's go.
Yeah, wow. it just worked like that. Again, since I was a teenager.
Wow, I love it. I love it. And I love your strong leadership. So many groups do need that. They're just kind of trying to figure out the way to go. So wow. So what is next for you guys? Let's talk about your current music.
Woo! So we released a single, Right on Time 2.0, which has the song originally was recorded a couple years ago, and it became instantly like a fan favorite for Quartet in the community. They love the drive of it. So we did like a 2.0 version of it where we kind of, pumped it up a little bit, and that's currently what we're doing. But we're getting ready, preparing for two things. One is we do our annual cancer survivor event, which is called Survivor Fest. I'm sorry. And when we do that every year, we recognize breast cancer survivors. And then one or two that are actively going through their bout with cancer, we bless them. We pay their rent, we pay their car note. Because my mom is a 22-year breast cancer survivor. And when she was going through her bout with breast cancer, it was our community, the quartet community, the Christian community that came together and rallied. I mean, had benefit concerts to help support my mom financially. And we're just paying that forward, because people, when they're going through, you just never know. And we don't want to, my mom always says, don't ask people what they need. They need something. So we try to be just try to be the liaison between, our, gospel quartet community and the people to say, hey, listen, we love you. We care about you. And that's what we do every year. We've been doing it every year since our 40th anniversary concert. And we've done it, I think, like 7 years now. We do it every year in October. And we're getting ready to do another live recording. So I'm super excited about that because I said I wasn't doing another one.
But and y'all should do it in Dallas. You should come to Dallas.
We should come to Dallas.
Yeah.
We have been trying to figure out where to go. We've done all of our recordings in Memphis, and we decided that we want to take this one on the road. So I don't know. We may come to Dallas because Dallas is a good time now.
Come on. Dallas loves you guys. So you have to come.
Yes, every time we come for Spivey, it's always so much love. Yeah. We've been doing that for years now. We're coming to Spivey, I know, like 10 years now. So every time we come, it's always so much love, and I just love Dallas. Now I wouldn't live in Dallas, but don't tell nobody. But I love y'all. Amen. Traffic. Amen.
Well, I'm from Mississippi, so
you understand.
I understand. I get it. But I do love Dallas, so I do love Dallas.
I do love Dallas now. I used to come every time I used to come and go to Shell Shack, before Crab Balls was like a popular thing, and there was like 17,000 of them in every city. I would come to Dallas, go to Shell Shack, and then I do whatever else I have to do.
Wow. I love it. So I dare not ask where to find your music. We can find it everywhere on all digital platforms.
Yes.
And if y'all looking for more, just go ahead and Google them. Their story is everywhere, and we're so excited. We followed your music career along, and we're just excited to be here to support. And just know that anytime you listen to them, it's going to be a good shouting time. So they're going to take you through worship. They're going to give you shouting. They're going to give you a little of everything. Where do you see yourself in the group 10 years from now?
That's an amazing question because I'm in my 40s now. And I've always been one to say, there has to be an end point to do something else. And I'm a preacher. I got to preach grace. I feel like grace changes from season to season. And so when God graces you to do something, then that's when he told Paul, listen, my grace is sufficient for you for what he was doing. And I just feel like that. And I feel like in 10 years from now, I hope that we are, kind of pouring and depositing into the next generation of quartet singers and the next generation of artists, and that we are somewhere helping pull them up. I feel like sometimes we kind of get stuck doing something forever, but I have my bachelor's in psychology, and I want to, explore some other things. I have a nonprofit called Gift Growers. I'm working on a children's publication. There's so many different things. So the music will always be in my heart, and I think it will always be something that we'll always do, but we all have other things that I believe that God has graced us to do. And so when that season comes, we just gonna, move from thing to thing. 10 years from now, I hope that we are celebrating, everything that God has done in these last 10 years, and that we're moving on to whatever else God has for us.
I love it. Wow. Thank you so very much. So for those who are listening in Radio Land, we're going to have your single to play next. For those of you who listen on social media, you're going to have to go ahead and get it right now. So just pretend that we're playing it right now. But I'm going to let you go ahead and introduce it.
Well, listen, this song means so much to me because it lets people know something that you already know, that even if God is late, he's still right on time. We just want him to come, just show up, because when he shows up, we know that everything is going to be all right. So ladies and gentlemen, check it out by Lisa Knowles Smith and the Brown Singers, Right on Time 2.0.